Welcome, my dear Taurus, to your weekly reading, the 13th of June to the 19th of June. We're going to go ahead and see all the possible energies coming in for you this week. I'm going to start off with the Oracle card, and then I'm going to pull the Tarot for further clarification and insights. If the messages that come through do not resonate with you, please go ahead and look at your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, as they could have more relevant information for you. Right, so let's see what we've got in terms of the energy coming in for you. Oh, interesting. Risk. I think it was Aries who also got risk. Okay, so let's see what we have here. The first card we come in here is the Dear Spirit. Bring a gentle touch. Right, so when we've got this, we just know that this week you're going to go about your business, see what's going on. You're not going to be forceful. You're not going to be pushy. You're not going to drive things very hard. It's just about going about. It doesn't mean you're not going to do anything, but it's bringing this energy of the more feminine, the more, we both have, whether you're masculine or feminine, we both have masculine and feminine energies. And this week, you're just going to bring in your feminine energy to things that are happening and transpiring around you. Then we've got consciousness, which tells me that there is something going on consciously. So this is your conscious mind operating. And the conscious mind is the mind we have control of. The subconscious we don't have control of. But the conscious mind is basically what we are telling ourselves all the time, over and over again. And this comes in telling us what is going on. What are you saying to yourself? What are you telling yourself over and over again? Because this month, this gentle touch is coming in and saying, perhaps you've been too critical, too harsh on yourself, and this is a good week just to ease up about what you're telling yourself, what you're communicating, what are your words saying, because that your words really hold a lot of power. And then we've got this very interesting card about a calculated risk coming from your joy guides, that if you take some sort of calculated risk, and we'll look at the tarot to see what this is, maybe it's just about feeding your conscious mind something completely different, something that's different for you, to see what happens. Very interesting. So let's see what the tarot have to tell us. Right, let's see the message coming through for our lovely Taurus. We've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got Justice. And we've got, oh, look at that. That wanted to jump out. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. Right, let me have a quick look at this coming through for you, my lovely Taurus. This actually looks really, really nice, because it's telling us in no uncertain terms that there is going to be some kind of justice coming in. For those of you who are involved in any sort of legal situation, I can tell you without a doubt this is going to come in incredibly positive for you. Incredibly positive for you. If for those of you who are, there is something worrying you, okay, this in your conscious mind, if you were thinking, should I do this? Should I go ahead and do this? It's justice is coming in and saying, it would be very auspicious for you to take some sort of calculated risk that feels good for you. So if you are in a job that you are incredibly unhappy in, the cards are coming through that it's saying, keep the job, but start putting your feelers out for something new. This is the calculated risk. You're not going to put yourself at risk completely being with no job, but start getting out there, seeing the possibilities, putting your CV out, seeing if there's options for you, because it could be very, very good for you. The rest of your cards are incredibly positive, incredibly positive. You're coming through as somebody who just, this is a lot of feminine energy here, guys, a lot of feminine energy. So it's just taking care very much about watching what you're thinking, watching what you're saying, because it has the ability to manifest very quickly this week. But if you do things that are true to yourself, that feel right, if there's any area in your life that you need to kind of restore balance, it could be like in your home life, okay? This is just about coming in and dealing with it taking a risk. Perhaps you're not the person who always comes forward and says, listen, there's something wrong here. I'm not feeling good about this. I'm not feeling good about that. Take the chance. Speak what's on your mind, because what the cards are saying, that whatever you do, if you do it with thinking about it, with a gentle touch, and taking the first step forward, it has the possibility of turning out incredibly well for you. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who sits comfortably and content about the movements that they made. It's also going to give you a wonderful sense of empowerment. Wow, it really worked for me. It builds your confidence to take this calculated risk, to stand up and speak for myself and say what's on my mind. And I think it's going to, at the end of the day, turn out very well. It's got like long-term repercussions. This is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a very, very positive, happy card. It's like getting wish fulfillment, happily ever after card. So it's a wonderful message coming through. It's about having the courage to stand up and say what's going on in your mind, or really being conscious about what you're thinking and feeling, and rectifying anything that is not right and doesn't work. And it's going to work out well for you in terms of your self-empowerment and your self-belief. And there's a happily ever after here. Wonderful. So that's what I have for you this week, my lovely Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead and give it the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Sending you all lots of love.